quick. The coronavirus.
Yeah, just put hand sanitizer on my hand.
Yeah. Come to find out, it seems to be that there are two strains of this virus. Okay. I'm just going to skim through this information that I have. And the media. Shame on you for trying to blame President Trump for this. This here came from China.
Right.
Okay. Okay. And the Democrats, what they want to do is politicize and weaponize the virus against the president and Americans.
Right.
Is exactly what they're trying to do.
That's right.
But here is my deal with the Democrats. It seems that they are so concerned and so bent out of shape about the coronavirus. Oh my God, what is the president going to do? But they don't seem to be concerned about the boo-boo, the doo-doo that's in their district.
No.
The districts that they represent. People are defecating in the streets day after day, night after night. A lot of diseases are resurfacing, like the typhus, tuberculosis, the typhoid fever. These medieval diseases are spreading very fast within the homeless communities within a district that they represent. I don't hear these Democrats talking about that.
Right.
Where are you at on that, Democrats?
They silence. They're silent on that.
Total silence.
Go ahead.
The virus came from China, not the USA, and I believe that China should fit the bill. I don't think that the taxpayer should fit the bill with all of the stuff that's going on. I think China should fit the bill for any expenses from these strains. That's
two new strains. Okay.
Yes.
Because the coronavirus has been out for a long time, you all.
Right.
And if you see a lot of people, they're saying a lot of people got it, a lot of people got it. That's because people are being tested for it. Some people didn't even know they had it.
Right.
It's not that they even been to a country. That virus has been around.
The virus has been around, but there's a new strain of the virus.
Two new strains of the virus.
Exactly.
Some people are recovering. Some people are not recovering for
right.
it. The only thing I can say is, I've some little notes here. But make sure you keep your hands washed. Make sure you cover your cough. Don't touch your face. You're not supposed to do that. If you have hand sanitizer, make sure you use it.
Right.
And stay home if you're sick.
That's right. Now, we had over 60 million cases of the swine flu and over 13,000 deaths during the Obama administration from 2009 to 2010.
Wow.
Okay. And nothing was done.
Wait a minute. That didn't even tank the stock market back then.
No. Well, the stock market was already down.
He wasn't even doing okay.
No travel ban, and they didn't even close the borders. But you have President Trump that put measures in place early on, and he was criticized for putting these measures in place early on. Even the Gallup poll just gave him the highest rating ever for the way he handled the coronavirus situation. The April 2009 to 2010 swine flu, where nearly 13,000 people died in the U.S., was poorly handled.
Wow.
But what President Trump has done is being handled very well.
Right.
He's doing what he needs to do. And now it's time for us to make our own medications right here in these United States of America.
That's right.
The United States get an estimate of 97% of all antibiotics from China.
Right.
China also supplies 80% of the active pharmaceutical ingredients used to make drugs in the U.S., like penicillin, ibuprofen, and aspirin, largely come from China.
They make a lot of our medicines.
China
I
is
used to
a
say,
source.
but I used to say back. I started saying it
Years ago, yes.
and especially in 2015, if we're not careful, China gonna own us.
Exactly.
Everything that we sit in, I mean, they do everything for us.
Everything. It's entirely too much. China is a source of not only finished goods, but also of inputs, parts, and other raw materials. Okay? A substantial number of the materials needed for defense and electronic systems come from China.
Wow.
Okay? So what I'm trying to say here is simply this, you all. It's time for us to start making our stuff back here in America. Yeah. Because how is it that this virus started from China?
Right.
But the medicines that we need come from China.
That's right.
How we know that it ain't the Coro?
Oh, Lord, that they deliberately. Listen,
We don't know
I'm gonna
that.
tell you this here though, but if you shop in stores where they get a lot of that stuff from China, when you bring that stuff home, I will have me Lysol wipes
Yes.
to clean it down. And let me tell you what I don't like. I don't like that because of what's happening. You have people price gouging on hand sanitizer.
Tizer.
Yeah,
Yes.
like Amazon. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I will
Uh-huh.
be sending all of that mess back, and you put my $30 back on my credit card for a small little bottle of hand sanitizer.
That's
You
right.
ought to be ashamed of yourself, and I should be ashamed for even going along with the foolery. If you want to make hand sanitizer, aloe vera gel, 60% alcohol is all you need.
Yeah.
Wash your hands. Keep your hands washed, and make sure you keep your hands out of your face when you're traveling and
I'm gonna
everything.
give a quick 1 minute spill on this too. The history of
Okay, go
coronavirus.
ahead.
Human coronavirus began in 1965 in the form of a virus called coronavirus 229E and human coronavirus OC43. It was first noticed within the respiratory tract of an adult with a common cold, you all, okay? So in 2003, another member of the coronavirus family appeared called SARS, okay? And in 2004, it emerged into HCOV NL63, and in 2005, it emerged again. 2012, it emerged into MERS, the MERS. And finally in 2019, it appeared was given the name 2019-NCOV or COVID-19.
Wow.
It can spread person to person, and is thought to spread between people who have close contact with one another within 6 feet through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. So, like Diamond said, you want to make sure that you cover up your nose whenever you sneeze. Now, yeah, a lot of people is going out buying those masks, but you all can buy all of the masks that you want. Your eyes are still open.
Right.
It's exposed to the elements. It's an opening and an entryway for this virus to get into your body. Okay. So what you got to do is continue to take and go and do the proper protocol.
Right. Wash your hands very, very good.
Exactly.
20 seconds.
Cover up.
If you have hand sanitizer, use the hand sanitizer.
That's right.
If you cough, try to cough in a napkin or sneeze in a napkin. Don't do your stuff openly because you don't want to spread anything to anybody.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
And I believe this too will pass.
It
Somebody
will pass,
said it's
yeah.
hard to find Lysol, Clorox, rubbing alcohol, or any disinfectant. That's because what happens is whenever you create panic
and
and this
fear.
is what happens.
Yep.
Panic and fear. People start going buying stuff and you don't even need the stuff. You don't even
Right.
need all the stuff. Make sure you look out for your fellow man. Make sure you don't just go buy up everything and then be like, well, I don't know what they're going to do.
What they're gonna do.
Buy what you need and leave
That's
the rest
right.
on the shelf for somebody else that may need it, especially our elderly, because
Yes.
it's going to affect them because most of our elderly, they are the ones that have severe health issues.
Underlying issues.
Right. And so
right.
we don't want that to happen to them. So we have to look out for them. So don't
Exactly.
go buy up all the water, all the alcohol, all the Lysol wipes and all of that. Don't go do that.
It's not gonna do you any good to do all of that if your eyes are still exposed to the elements of
Right.
everything you all. So like President Trump said, he want everybody to keep calm.
Right.
But continue to do what you need to do. Make sure your immune system is built up.
That's
to
what
this.
somebody was
That's
saying. Make sure
basically
you're
what's happening.
eating correctly.
You're eating good.
Vegetables,
That's right.
fruit, and things of that nature, you
That's
all,
right.
to make sure your immune system stays strong so you won't have to, so your body can fight it off.
That's right.
Okay, a good thing right here. Federal appeals court rules that Trump administration can withhold grants from sanctuary
Yes.
cities. Great.
Yes.
Great. The Second Circuit Court of Appeals in New York overturned a lower court ruling that halted the administration 2017 move to withhold grant money from the Edward Bryan Memorial Justice Assistant Grant Program.
Yep.
The good thing is the program The program distributes over $250 million a year to state and local criminal justice efforts. Bottom line, if they don't follow the rules, they don't get the money.
That's
so
right.
these sanctuary cities are not going to be
Exactly.
funded. It looked
you
like.
know, I was
That's a
looking
good
at
thing.
the mayor there in Chicago.
Oh gosh, she just disgusts me.
Left foot,
Right foot. You better get on
She's
the right
on the wrong foot.
That's right.
She's on the wrong foot. You know, a lot of you mayors and different people, you don't want to protect your citizens there.
Hold on for a moment. Ryan, thank you so much. Ryan Knowles. Thank you, darling.
you don't want to protect your citizens there, and you get these different grant monies for sanctuary cities there. I think that it's time to do away with all sanctuary cities. I
That's
believe
right.
sanctuary cities is illegal. According to Title 8 Code 1324, it's illegal to aid and abet an illegal aliens. Sanctuary cities aid and abet illegal aliens. If we don't know who you are and you didn't get in line and do it the right way, you should not have no sanctuary city to hide out in America.
That's right.
You should not. And our tax dollars should not be used to pay for you to hide out in sanctuary cities. Because what the Congress is doing, when you allocate our money, you're making us an accessory to the crime that is being committed.
That's
when
right.
the law is broken by housing and taking care of these sanctuary
That's
cities.
right.
I think it's time to outlaw all of them.
All
Everybody
of them.
need to get in line and wait their turn. And more good news, Black Voices for Trump community centers are opening up very soon all over the place. The Republican Party is doing something that they've never done before. A lot of people, black people, and let me say this here, a lot of my black sisters and brothers have asked, what have the Republican Party done for us? Well, the Republican Party didn't have to do nothing for you because you voted for the Democrat Party. You voted for the Democrat Party to do something for you, so you should be asking the question, what have the Democrat Party done for you? Now you took a chance on President Donald J. Trump as a Republican. Now you can see what the Republican Party have done for black people.
Yes.
More than a Democrat.
That's right.
Okay.
So vote right so you won't get left. And listen, make sure you vote red. Remove every Democrat.
R-E-D. Remove every Democrat.
That's right.
Yes.
Thank you. That's what you need to do.
Yes.
That's what you need to do.
Yes.